This is how Canadians save hundreds of dollars a year on their morning espresso by abandoning the official Nespresso boutique. Official Nespresso original pods usually cost between 90 cents and $1.20 per capsule in Canada. That price seems small at first glance, but a 2-cup daily habit quickly drains over $700 from your wallet every single year. The brand built an empire on convenience and premium marketing, and that meant customers felt locked into buying directly from their stores. We explain the exact math and detail 3 cheaper, widely available alternatives across Canada that cut your coffee budget in half. Before hunting for cheaper coffee, you need to check your exact machine model on your kitchen counter. Nespresso sells 2 distinct systems, and that forces consumers to pay close attention. The older, original line machines use a simple, mechanical puncture system to extract espresso. The patent for this specific design expired years ago, which meant third-party companies could legally manufacture their own compatible capsules without facing lawsuits. The newer Virtuo machines operate quite differently to protect company profit margins. Nespresso added a specific barcode under the rim of every single Virtuo pod. The machine reads this code with a laser before brewing, and it simply refuses to operate if it detects an unauthorized brand. This closed system deliberately locks Virtuo owners into paying full retail price directly to the manufacturer. If you own an original line machine, you have an advantage. You bypass this digital lock completely, and that gives you access to a large global market of budget-friendly espresso. The financial reality of buying official capsules becomes obvious when you calculate the yearly expense. A standard sleeve of 10 official pods costs around $10 in Canada. Buying 3 sleeves a week pushes your monthly coffee budget past $120. That high cost drove many frustrated Canadians back to standard drip coffee machines or French presses. A cheaper alternative pod usually costs between 40 and 55 cents. Switching to these third-party options instantly saves you over $350 a year. That extra money stays in your bank account, but you still get to keep the fast, push-button convenience of single-serve espresso. The coffee industry knows exactly how much profit sits in these tiny aluminum cups. Competitors watched the original patents expire, so they rushed into grocery stores with aggressive pricing to steal market share away from the Swiss manufacturer. If you are finding this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe and the notification bell as we release money-saving videos like this every week. We can now examine the pods. Finding a cheaper pod is easy, but finding one that actually tastes good requires specific material knowledge. Early third-party capsules flooded Canadian grocery shelves using cheap plastic bodies and thin foil lids to cut manufacturing costs. Plastic pods frequently fail to puncture correctly inside the precise metal jaws of the machine. Water leaks around the edges instead of pushing forcefully through the tightly packed coffee grounds. The result is a weak, watery cup of brown liquid that ruins your morning routine. The plastic shell also fails to protect the roasted coffee from oxygen degradation over weeks of storage. You should exclusively look for alternatives manufactured from solid aluminum. Aluminum capsules pierce perfectly every single time, so you get the rich crema and full pressure extraction you expect from a premium espresso shot. The options we are covering today prioritize these better materials. They protect the delicate oils inside the roasted beans, which means your discount morning cup still tastes remarkably like a fresh cafe order. The first major alternative requires a membership to Canada's favorite bulk retailer. Costco Canada sells Caffè Borbone, Nespresso-compatible pods, both online and in their physical warehouses. Caffè Borbone operates directly out of Italy, and they built a strong reputation for producing authentic, dark-roasted Neapolitan espresso. A bulk box contains 90 aluminum pods and retails for roughly $49.99. That brings your cost down to exactly 55 cents per capsule. Buying in bulk requires a slightly larger upfront payment, but the long-term math heavily favors the consumer. You get genuine Italian coffee packaged in high-quality aluminum for half the price of the official sleeves. The flavor profile leans dark and intense. That robust taste cuts through milk beautifully. So these pods work perfectly if you prefer making lattes or cappuccinos at home every single morning. Not everyone wants to commit to a 90-pack of coffee they have never tried before. Walmart Canada offers a much lower barrier to entry right in their standard grocery aisles. You can find a brand called Caffè VIVO sitting right next to the whole bean coffee bags. A box of 10 VIVO pods costs just $4.97. That puts the price right at 50 cents per cup. You can grab a single box during your weekly grocery run just to test the flavor profile without any major financial risk. Walmart also stocks compatible pods from Tim Hortons. Many Canadians prefer a familiar, milder roast for their daily routine, so the Tim Hortons line provides exactly that classic diner taste in a modern espresso format. The sheer convenience of picking up cheap pods during your regular grocery trip makes this the easiest transition for most busy families. The third alternative requires a bit of a treasure hunt, but it offers the lowest prices in the entire country. Winners and HomeSense operate as discount department stores across Canada, and most people visit them for clothing or home goods. These stores feature a small gourmet food aisle hidden near the checkout counters. Buyers for these companies constantly import overstocked European coffee brands. You will frequently find high-quality Italian and French espresso pods sitting on these shelves for $3.99 to $4.99 per 10-pack. That drops your cost to a very low 40 cents per cup. The inventory changes every single week, so you never know exactly which brand you will discover. This rotation turns coffee shopping into an inexpensive tasting tour of European roasters. You just have to check the food aisle whenever you happen to visit the store. Buying budget espresso pods in bulk or from discount stores introduces one final challenge regarding freshness. Official Nespresso boutiques rotate their stock meticulously, so you almost always receive recently packaged coffee. Third-party pods from grocery shelves or department store aisles might have traveled further across the ocean and sat in distribution warehouses much longer. You can easily overcome this slight disadvantage by storing your extra boxes correctly at home. Keep your reserve pods tightly sealed in a cool, dark cupboard, completely away from the ambient heat of your kitchen oven or direct window sunlight. Constant heat degrades the delicate coffee oils, even when they are safely sealed inside an aluminum shell. You should only keep your current weekly supply out on the counter display. Taking the time to properly store your bulk discount capsules ensures the 50th cup tastes as fresh as the very first one. You maintain the high quality of a premium cafe experience while keeping your daily household budget strictly intact. You no longer have to pay a premium just to use your own kitchen appliance. Costco, Walmart, and discount retailers like Winners provide excellent, affordable alternatives that keep your daily routine under 50 cents a cup. Switching to these options keeps hundreds of dollars in your pocket every year without sacrificing that rich morning crema. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Canadian coffee savings, subscribe to the channel for more practical consumer guides every week, and I will see you in the next video.